Oh, hi. Did you call to tell me what you wanted for Christmas this year?
Yeah, just gotta find something to wear. All right, perfect.
Welcome back. So, I've been picked this up. Left hand's peanut butter, a milk stout. Picked this up last week sometime, and today I had to stop to get some smokes for Mike and some beer, and they had a variety pack of stuff that sounds like it'll all work out for our New Year's Eve get together. But before I do this, I keep forgetting to do this, and since how it 'tis the season, I had three of you, Poco, Rich, and Clyde, all said that they wanted the big cleaver, and I keep forgetting to do this, so I'm just going to, we're going to get this out of the way right now, and the winner is... Rich. Rich gets the big cleaver. And the beer looks something like this. Okay. Where was the... Oh, we had a... In typical fashion, a whole bunch of people... smells like peanut butter. Tastes peanut butter-esque. So, on the triple jam trickling in is Jeremy watching while editing a video that you won't watch. Merry Christmas, brother. And YouTube says that I can say Happy Holidays, same to you. Yeah, eat a dick, YouTube. It's Merry Christmas. Jeremy, again, next time I show up at your place, let's drink stuff you have reviewed till we're drunk. You know, there seems to be a never-ending theme whenever we get together. Mr. 27 said 59th. Mr. 27 said intro Santa Ye. Mr. 27 says intro babe. Very much nice. Oh, there we are. Finally on the right one. First being Smile Money back on the podium. Mr. 27 says good job. He says 2 in a row. And Smile Money says, or Mr. 27 says nice. Clyde says whiskey and revolution for all. I guess that means not to be the, you know, the... See, I was waiting on sending out that book for you, Clyde, because I kept forgetting to do the stupid drawing, and I'm like, hey, if I'm going to have to send out the big knife and the book and this silly ass high-tech wallet, I might as well put them all in the same box. Well, now it just means I have things going in 2 separate directions, but that's okay. You know, besides that, it was rigged. You know, they're all rigged. You know, only one of the 3 of you stood a chance at winning, and I could really care less, because if I could afford to, I would have gone out and bought 2 more and given them to all 3 of you. But well, so I got a package today, believe it or not. Oh yeah, sorry. Whiskey and Revolution for all. And Jorm says, I have a feeling that you thought that Eric the Viking was talking to you at the beginning of this video, laugh out loud. And Zeus says, all. Clyde says, all. Clyde says, Merry Christmas to the ho-ho-ho heist bunch of the a-holes in the side, on this side of the world. Okay, so I got this in, and Panettone Classic, all butter. You know, you gotta like the sound of that. So I guess I will be. It didn't say from who. There was no information, and it came from Sam's Club. I was playing musical triggers because Rich and his never ending endless niceness. He shot me a message during Locked and Loaded that he wanted to put a Rise Armament trigger in the Justin gun, and Rise Armament in the my Justin gun, and that's well, I'll take it for that. The other one was, you know, totally uncalled for, and I did get the trigger to run right. I don't want it in Justin's gun. I had fully planned on, as soon as I could afford to, I was going to purchase the Patriot, which is the Folds of Honor Rise Armament trigger. And then yesterday morning, me and Sharky were chatting, and he told me that the only right trigger to be in my Justin rifle was one that had a flag on it, and that he had purchased one of those for me. So 1 minute I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put in it because the one that was in it wasn't working right, and next minute I have 3. So Rich, obviously I'm going to put one of the you got the 140s. I don't know if it's the straight bow or the curved bow, because they offer 2 different models of the 140, and I am definitely, I'll honor your wishes, and I'll put that in Justin's AR-10 for the fundraiser right now. The other one, I don't know what I'm going to do with it right away, because I'm going to put the Patriot from Sharky in my Justin gun, which means this one is probably just going to go in the drawer to the next possible, even a Justin fundraiser of some kind. And having said that, I wanted to move a few triggers around, and here was my initial plan. And of course, nothing for some reason ever goes flawlessly. Let's drink while we're talking about this. I hope you're all having something. It's Sunday, and I realize tomorrow is a school day for a lot of us, but not today. So my plan was, I did fix the Hyperfire with no thanks to Hyperfire. They still have not contacted me at all. I took the tolerance between failing and functioning was so close that I actually took a little bit of, now I did exactly what I showed you when I gave you guys the close-up. I took it down with a sharpening stone. I took a little off of the bottom of the one part, and I took a little bit off of the face of the other one. And I mean, what I'm talking about, I'm not using a file, I am using a stone. The sharpening stone that's actually in the Topps knife cub, it was one that was on a necklace that I got from Battle Box, and it just fit in there. So I simply took, held the correct angle, and kept doing it until I could put it together and have the trigger refunction properly. Now, having said that, it's not in my Justin rifle anymore. I put it in the 24-inch. And keeping in mind that the 24-inch used to have that the Palmetto State in there. It's still a decent trigger, but if I'm, the whole intent on that was to build a long range, considering how much ammo went through it last year, actually in the last 2 years, but then again, I do blame availability, the cost, and not knowing if I'm going to need that ammo to remove politicians. Tyrannical ones. I mean, really, when is go time? Really? Because I feel we're long past that. So, I put the trigger over here. Rich, I'll get this out to you ASAP. And John still has not shipped you your brake, but I talked about it. I talked to him about it yesterday, so he knows that needs to happen. So holding it for the reset. So I don't know why. I know this trigger is a very, very early on Eclipse from them. And Sharky, I don't know if it's in here or if it's in our conversation that we were having, but he was also wondering if maybe something changed with the specs. Actually, it's still working okay over here, but it was actually working, when I pushed the trigger down, the one that's in the DRG manufacturing doesn't touch it all. This one you can feel a little bit as it passes that it didn't feel when it was still in the Justin rifle. But it hasn't failed over here. And if for some reason that it does in some of the fact-finding range sessions, if for some reason that it does, I will, obviously I know what the problem is, and it's just a matter of taking out the hammer and the stone and removing just a hair more material. I mean, seriously, it's the amount. And if you've ever sharpened a knife, it'd be the same as sharpening a knife. That's how close. That's how close it was between pass and fail. So I put that in here. I put the Palmetto State in here. The national match was in here. And so now this is my 22. Of course, right now it has the 300 blackout upper on it, but this is supposed to be for my 22. So a nice, single stage, zero movement, just a mouse fart's worth of creep there. Obviously, overkill is back to being overkill. She'll be just fine like this. And then I was thinking, the national match, that's a decent trigger. It's a 2-stage trigger. I want to say it breaks at 2 pounds. And I was like, I got a good home for that. I'll put the national match in the original Palmetto, the Troublemaker, the very, very low serial number, a 3-digit serial number to be exact, when Palmetto decided to come out with their an AR-10. And that was a no-go. Yeah, that was... I checked the height of the hammers, and the hammers appear to be identical. The national match simply has that back end basically shaved off. So lighter hammer, but falling faster because it's able to gain inertia quicker. That's a big word for today, inertia. There should have been no reason that I had a problem with this, but when I went to charge it, it got to right there and completely locked. It basically, the ramp that you see on the bottom of the bolt carrier was running up and pinching that and the hammer on it. Like I said, I didn't take a micrometer to it, but visually inspecting the two of them side by side, it looked like it had the exact same height as a mil spec, as the mil spec that was and is back in it now. The only thing I can declare is that this was one that I had shown it some love. So it's a mil spec that has a little bit of movement to it, and I want to say that this thing broke at maybe 3 pounds. Because it also has a set of JP Enterprise springs in it. So unfortunately, I had to go back to what I originally had in here, but that's okay, because I guess for the most part, this isn't really considered a precision long range. I kind of have this just set up as a, you know, if it wasn't this that was upstairs on duty, it was the C308. At least when you're knocking down guys coming through your door, at least this doesn't F up the brass. So I tried to make an improvement. So right now I just took the national match and I put it in a bag for a future project. And right now there's a remind me if we go to battle in the next few days that not to grab Justin's gun, because there's no trigger at all in it. So what'd you do? Oh, sorry, I have my shot yet. Steve, I have a CMC 2.5 pound in my 24-inch AR. Last time I shot it, the first shot was, oh, I forgot it's light. It's a light ass trigger. No, I think the CMC triggers are exceptional. I don't have an issue with them. I also really like the velocity triggers. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those in anything in my... No, take that back. Christine, Alicia is a velocity. Those are also very, very nice triggers. And again, most of everything that I would recommend to you, you can find for less than, I mean, hell, even the that Patriot from Rise Armaments, the one that's in the woman's build, and the one that Sharky, I will get you back, Sharky, somehow. If nothing else, in ammunition when you're here. That one was on sale at Optics Planet, and I just now I've never had my hands on. You know, there is some of these, and I'm not going to even mention their names. There's some of them that right now I if the company actually said, "Would you like one of our triggers?" I wouldn't even want one, because they're part of the effery that is seems to be in some kind of a bandwagon against John Huber, and I think it's because they're just afraid, because they have a one-man band in Wisconsin that can produce a better trigger than they can. You know, it's smooth, and it's a typical of anything from left hand. It's not overly sweet. And initially, I know Smile Money loves it when I come up with these analogies, unless there's something wrong with my taste buds, which the ham omelet that I made for breakfast or for brunch for me and Christine this morning tasted exceptional. So I really don't think it's my taste buds, but when I stop right now and go, I'm getting kind of a chalky peanut butter flavor. When you first swallow it, it's reminding me of being back in school and you're like chewing on a number 2 pencil. I was going to say lick a pencil, but it actually takes a little bit more effort than just to lick the pencil. And you know, I have not shot this rifle since putting this brake on here, which is the exact same one that I put over there on the 300 Blackout. Move this. Maybe I won't put that there since how I do have the heater running. Brad, Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night, except for the corrupt government. Hashtag FJB. Miss 27 says agreed. No, I don't care if you think it's petty or whatever you want to call it. But anybody in our government that supports mandates doesn't follow the Constitution of the United States for which they swore to uphold, you can all die. I'm okay with that. Every single one of you, just like in some kind of a M. Shyamalan movie, you just, one minute you're standing there fine, and the next minute you're dead because you are not a patriot. If you don't stand for the Constitution of the United States of America, and you believe in mandates, and you think that socialism or communism is a good thing, I just hope you immediately drop dead, and I do not wish you a merry anything. And I don't care if you think that's petty, because I will not turn the other cheek and take the higher road when it comes to the freedom of American citizens. And the fact that so many of these corrupt politicians are doing everything they can to push us in the direction of socialism and communism, and you just go, why? What was so wrong with the concept of being the greatest country on the planet? Being free, believing in capitalism, working hard and reaping the rewards. But no, pieces of shit, deep state losers, and just half-wits like AOC, thinking that somehow anybody that has worked hard and has money has to give to the people that just won't get off their lazy fat asses and do a thing. And stand there and talk about reparations and how the government owes me or somebody owes me. Nobody owes you a goddamn thing. The United States of America is the one place on this planet where typically, if you want it and you're willing to work for it, it can be possible. At least it used to be. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. How you doing? Clyde. You know, and I forgot it upstairs. So it doesn't qualify anyway, but it is something that me and Christine could do for a Patreon video. My sister gave me a bottle of whiskey yesterday for Christmas that is made right here in Duluth. And I don't know if Big Pete's going to make it back down to the basement. Big Pete was marinating my coffee the last couple of days. Not a lot, you know, just a little bit of that nice. I think the Lafroig would probably be the most awesome in there. So again, it's obviously until I actually take it out and shoot it, it's not really like it's getting tested. But putting the $50 laser flashlight combo from Fiachi on one of my favorite. Not only is it a 1911, but it is a 1911 chambered in 10mm. And RoboCop called and he said he wanted it back, and I shot him. He can't be with us anymore. The one thing I did notice upon moving it around from gun to gun is once I had it set up on one, see, I didn't do anything now. I just took this thing off and I moved it over onto this gun, and I gotta get the seeing if for any reason it's not capable of staying zeroed. And then of course we got the big shing-dang happening this weekend. We got Jeremy and Caitlin up. We would have our second annual New Year's Eve fire pit bash outside. And I don't know. It's honestly, it's looking like there's going to be more fire necessary than last year. Hey Google, what's the forecast for Friday?
Friday in Duluth, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 5 and a low of -10. There is currently a winter storm warning in effect.
Really, tell me more.
Friday in Duluth, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 5 and a low of -10.
You just told me that.
There is currently a winter storm warning in effect.
Yeah. That would be the more part. What about this eat a dick. Now, I did say tell me more, not tell me again, right? Okay, just checking. That ass. $10mm. Poco Loco. So last year I needed a new battery for the truck, so I paid extra for an extended warranty, Sears Die Hard. Then Sears closes its doors and my battery takes a shit on Christmas Eve. Miss 27 sub comment, oh damn, that sucks. You should try Costco or Sam's Club if you have or know someone with a membership. Save you a good chunk of change. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Miss 27, because obviously, as we all know, Miles has a Costco membership, and I don't know, when I bought my truck, it turned over. It seemed like it didn't turn over as energetic as, say, the Toyota was. But then again, I had like a 750 cold crank amp battery in the Toyota, and I am now on my second winter, and the same battery in the Dodge, and it doesn't turn over any different, no matter if it's 90 degrees, 50 degrees, or negative 35 degrees. So I guess I just wait till it dies. But if it does, I definitely will go to Costco with Miles and get another one. But yeah, no, Poco, I'm in the same category as you. I bought a very expensive grill with a very expensive cover, and the cover had a lifetime warranty from a company that... And I threw that... I figured that road trip was over, so I threw that cover away. As a matter of fact, probably 3 weeks ago now. I think I recently found the warranty or the receipt. Useless. Poco, the Folds of Honor is actually the Charity. The model is the Patriot. They go on sale at Optics Planet for under $140. Miss 27 says 10th. Miss 27 says, nice intro cat with rocker hair, Brubomi. Poco, have you noticed that people that argue about the value of wearing a mask are people that never worked a day in their life? Subcomment, old Kraken Karen, says Mr. 27. This is the United States of America, and if you want to look stupid and show your actual intelligence and your ability to not follow up on anything, again, I will point out that having talked to one of my doctors, he basically said that I don't wear a mask because I'm afraid of getting something. I wear a mask because if I sneeze or cough or just talk and I have spittle, I don't want it to fly into an open chest cavity. And that in no way do I think for a moment that a mask is doing anything. It's not doing anything to stop a virus. I mean, you want to get a full-on dual filter setup? I'll give you something for that. But if you knew you were going to be walking into a camp filled with people, like for instance, the Andromeda Strain. Watch that movie. Do you see anyone wearing a cloth mask in there? Again, it's kind of like an intelligence thing that wraps around your ears, and you either show how intelligent you are or not. And again, me and Christine have just gotten to the point where we can't do anything but practically point and laugh. Saw a guy walk out of his house with his mask on, across the driveway, and then got into his car by himself. Dumbass. I don't know. Maybe these mask Nazi dumb fucks should. Sorry, Tardisius. Should spend a day on a construction site and let's talk all about that virus versus a dust particle thing. Poco, fuck the holidays, Halloween too. Poco, Miles wouldn't talk a lot. The only thing that would change is that I have a headache, and no would hold no meaning with his wife. Yeah, I'm sure if Miles got on that ye-ho, his wife would never walk the same. You have issues. Salty, knick-knack naked. Looks like that beer's cold. Sharky says, oh yeah, like a little naked present. Salty says, naked does a body good. Sharky says, oh yeah, baby. Smile money. Eric, happy holidays is not offensive. Demanding that others do not say Merry Christmas is offensive. Saying Merry Christmas to everyone when you're visiting a why would Okay. Jeremy, CMC is my go-to trigger. Smart money again. Merry Christmas to all. Okay, all you on the naughty list. When you get a lump of coal, burn it on your front yard with a used tire. How is that for carbon neutral, Karen? Miss 27 said coal is better than nothing. Zippy, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Zippy. Rich, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Not exactly sure about that stance. I don't know. It kind of looks like she has to poop. Zeus, Midwest trigger, $165. CMC trigger, $235 on Big Daddy Unlimited, $167. Shaydog. See, the problem with Big Daddy Unlimited is it's the same as guns for people at Sam's Club. You're only getting good deals if you have their membership. I don't think it's expensive though. J-Dog here at work. What exactly are these people doing when they, is she about to put that on Facebook or what? I mean, I really like Mustangs. Miss Mark Mac 85 Miles, you will love the Black Hills area. Many nice breweries there. We go out there a few times a year. DC 63. I'm kind of glad we are not neighbors. Haha. Between guns, booze, hookers, and blow, we'd be in the doghouse more often than the average bloke, for sure. Probably. DC 63 again. I came in mid-stream. What are you drinking? Bloody Mary? Yeah, that was an okay mix. A little bit of help needed, but not much. Mike, cheers, my brother. Unfortunately, when me and Miles do a brew review together, or a bottle of Bloody Mary mix, it just simply means that we get one glass as is and then talk about the what ifs. So, Mike, cheers. Standing here. I really had higher hopes for this. It does. It just has this. It has this initial taste like not really plasticky, but like paintish. But here I am, just continuing to drink it, even though it's really not as enjoyable as I had hoped. It is, 6.2% though. It does have that going for it. Salty, SH, love me some squid. Squid goes good with beer and naked. Okay. Excuse me, Sharky subcomment. Well prepared squid certainly does. Crap prepared squid is neither rubbery or squishy. Nakedness needs firm yet tasty things. Okay, so here, since it was Stephen Bush who sent me the eel and the squid, here's a funny little true story, Steve. I should have brought the damn squid upstairs and put it in a Ziploc bag. Instead, part of it was folded, some of it was open, and the whole area that was open dried. The squid dried out. Wasn't going to eat it. I brought it upstairs. I tried to give a piece of it to Marshall. He turned his nose up and walked away. Christine threw away a bunch of fat carvings off of the ham, and the little bastard wouldn't listen and kept wanting to stick his head in the garbage can. So I took a paper towel, laid it on top of the ham, and laid the squid on top of the paper towel. Never went near the garbage can again. True story. Tastes fine as long as you do that. Yeah, wow. Something from Left Hand that I'm not gonna give a good score to. Mr. Mark Mac, Merry Christmas, Patriots. Merry Christmas. Cheap Old Gun Guy, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good barkeeper. McLean, Eric, your eyes aren't watering because you're homesick. They're watering now. McLean, hey guys, I know you're trying your hardest, but wallowing in your own stench while eating dehydrated sea balls and scarab of unhealed carcass sore mildly off-putting. Let's aim higher for 2022. See, I don't will this kind of shit to get sent here. It just does. Hector, 2AHD Cat. Sorry I missed this earlier. My phone was charging. Missed your text. Don't forget to check out my short upload. A Christmas Family one will be up later on too. Merry Christmas, Eric. I made a Christmas e-card out of a Ginger Billy Santa sleigh, if you were wondering where the original pic came from. Laugh out loud. By the way, squid is yummy. So is eel. Laugh out loud. Tordisius, January 1st is California, or in California, Prop 12 goes into effect. Pig lives matter. I don't even know what that even is. Animal Care Program. Division of California Health and Safety. Farm Animal Cruelty, which mandates the animal confinement standards and directs the Department of Health to jointly regulations, implement provisions, animals, and whatever. If it's coming from California, it's probably automatically stupid, infringing on your rights, and did I say stupid? Gun Glutton, Merry Christmas to all, except Biden supporters. You can all die and go to hell. I fully endorse that. If you did, and still to this moment in time support Biden, I hope you die and go to hell. Gun Glutton. Sharky, hey Miles, making a experiment beef stew for Christmas dinner over here. Become a member of the brew chat on the Disgrace book for pics. Yeah, if you are on Facebook and you are not part of the brew crew, please let me know so I can add you. Sharky, did you try the problem trigger and a lower where the other hyperfire is working in it? Oh, no, I did not. Perhaps the lower or pin went wonky. Well, see, the pin was also a thought. That's why I made sure if I took the one that was in the lower pin spot and moved them around, and that never equaled happiness. Perhaps the lower pin. Oh, sorry. That or Justin is telling you he doesn't like that trigger anymore. No, I think he's telling me he doesn't like that trigger anymore. Sharky, Miles, Squid, the taste of poontang when you ain't getting any. Let's see if that comment lives. Lived. Miss 27, intro, nice body, but the face is like a man. I didn't even realize she had a face. Sorry. Sharky, I'm all the way over here dropping bombs because I do have the board and I'm simply looking where a 2-slot destroyer fits. A1. A1 is a miss. Miss 27, don't do anything with that trigger. They should send you a whole new unit. Yeah, they should, but when they don't respond to their stuff, I guess you're kind of forced to, I don't know. Sharky, SH, Screwtube ate my last SH comment. Guess one can't say outro boobs anymore. Miss 27, it's Christmas time in the Brewbummy studio. Miss 27, nice Chevy Super Sport at 15 minutes. Vroom vroom. Sorry, let me close that. It's not that awesome. Mr. 27 with the last comment. Miles in the Brewbummy Studio Club. Well, I guess. I could be a crazy Scotland guy laugh. It could be a crazy Scotland guy laugh out loud. Yeah, speaking of the Scotland guy, wonder where that crazy guy even is. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. I wasn't about to dump this into that. I am very disappointed. Left hand usually has some pretty damn good stuff. I don't know if they simply can't get peanut butter right or what, but it just has a very hideous first. I mean, if you could just slam the whole thing, you'd only have to experience that taste once. I'm personally gonna give this a 2, and gonna have to find somebody else to drink the other 4. Okay, let's see who has no life. Two of you in here, smile money's first. It is the day after Christmas brew review. Cheers to all the brew review crew. Start to develop your New Year resolutions. We can all do better, or at least not get worse. Well, yeah. Obviously, we're not quite there yet. Seems how if I could, I am willing. Anybody in our government that believes in communism, socialism, thinks that climate change is anything other than Mother Nature doing what she does all on her own. And does not uphold the Constitution, I am willing you dead. Yeah, I guess we do have areas of improvement possibilities, smile money, but my idea of improving on that is actually sitting back with some popcorn and watching it happen. I'd love it tomorrow if we woke up and the news reported that every single Democrat just simply disappeared last night. Oh, how sad that we actually get to have a real country again. With proud people. Hi, I'm Eric, and I'm a cracker, and I'm proud of it. And if you think I owe you anything, you can go fuck yourself. And Zeus, cheers, and mystery shots. I think I'm going to go upstairs and watch Lieutenant Joe Kenda. I'm not even sure I even want to. God. You know, I have really seen this in real life. I used to work for a very cool husband and wife, mom and pop run flooring company, and they were nudists. And our shop was at the end of their driveway, and I was told by him that I needed to run up to his garage and grab something out of the garage, and she, who looked like that, was out on the lawnmower mowing. They were such great people to work for. I remember the first time they invited me to a gathering at their house. It was a Halloween party. And a good friend of mine, who happened to be the large-chested blonde, I knew her sister, and that's how I got the original job interview. And so they just like somehow assumed that I knew they were nudists, and they invited me to a Halloween party, and I said sure. And then they're like, "You do know what our parties are like, right? They're themed." Yeah, a lot of them are. Well, we're nudists, so like that year she had a string around her waist with a lemon hanging on it, and she was a sourpuss. And he had a potato, and he was a dictator. I didn't go. First of all, I don't know how you can really be a nudist in northern Minnesota. I mean, you really don't have anything to show off to anybody. It's cold. And how does that work? Penises go away, but nipples pop out. It's kind of a cruel joke for half of the sex. Okay, let's do a last check, and then I'm gonna go hold down the couch for a little while. Mr. 27 with the last comment. Brew Bummy Studio Brew Babe review time. Damn right, Skippy. And thanks whoever sent the I guess technically it's a fruitcake, isn't it? Cheers, guys. And again, very Merry Christmas.